Hi, welcome to my video on the powers of a monomial. The powers of a monomial is similar to the power rule of the exponentials, and that is b to the m to the n is b to the mn. You multiply these two exponents. Let's illustrate that with the powers of a monomial. So really, if you want, you can say that's 3x times 3x, which is 9x squared. But remember, the 2, that's a 1. So 1 times 2 is 2. And 1 times 2 is 2. So that's a 9x squared. And to illustrate that, the problem is if you want to write this down 3 times, that takes time. So remember, that's a 1. So that becomes 2 cubed. That 3 is multiplied by the 1 to get 2 cubed, and that gives you an 8. And the 3 is multiplied by the 2 to give you 6, and that's a 1. So 3 times 1 is 3, because it's a power of a power. Notice there's all multiplication in here, so that 3 is distributed through each of those powers. But don't forget, it also has to go with the 2, because it's 2 cubed. Be careful. C is negative 5x cubed y4 squared. So think about it. That's a negative 5. That's a negative 5 being squared. So that's a 25. Negative 5. So negative squared, negative times negative is positive, 5 5s is 25. And because it's a power of a power, you get 6. And that's a 4. So 2 4s makes 8. Because remember, that's a y cubed. That's an x cubed times x cubed, which is when you multiply, you add. And that's a y4 times a y4. So you add 4 and 4 together. But if you multiply 3 by the 2 and 4 by the 2, you get it quicker. D, the 10 is being cubed. So 10 cubed is 1,000. Notice the 10 got a power of 1. So it's the 10 that's being cubed. So 3 times 1 is 3. And that's a 1. So 3 times 1 is 3. And 3 times 3 is 9. And 4 times 3 is 12. Remember, the 3 is multiplied by the 1, by the 1, by the 3, and by the 4. It's a power of a power. So the power outside is multiplied by every power on the inside. Practice these. Do all 6 yourself. Pause the video, work them out, and see if you're going to get the right answer. Negative 6 squared is 36. A to the 4th, you multiply by 2. Negative 4 cubed is negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4, so that gives you negative 64. And A, power of a power, you multiply. And you multiply. It's the power of a power. So imagine trying to write this down 4 times. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Spread it all out through here. You need some paper. So what's 2 to the 4th power? 16. It's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So the 4 is multiplied by the 1. 4 is multiplied by the 3, 12. And the 4 is multiplied by the 2 because you have a power of a power. Number 4 is 3 squared. So that's a 9. And 2 times 2 is 4. Power of a power, you multiply. Multiply a power. Negative 5 cubed is a negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5. Odd number. 5 5s is 25 times 5 is 125. So it's a negative 125. And that's a 6. 6 times 3 is 18 because it's the power of a power. That's a 1. And 1 times 3 is 3. And number 6, we have a negative 2 to the 6th power. So that's even, so it's going to be positive. And 2 times 2, so you can use your calculator. Do that. That's a 4. That's an 8. And that's an 8, so that's a 64. And you get x to the 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. It's a 1, so it's V to the 6. Power of a power. So that's a quick video on the powers of a power. You multiply your exponents, and when you have a number like a -5 on the inside, you have to do the power of that number. You have to do the fourth power of the 2. You have to do the square on the 3. So you do your number first, and then you do your multiplying these powers after. At the end of this video, if you like my video, click on the like button, subscribe button, the notification bell. Write a comment if you wish. And don't forget, if you wish, visit my math website at mathfullyexplained.com. And there you get information about me, my strategies that I'm going to use to help you learn your math. And the section of content gives you the units I'm going to have online, my YouTube channel. Gives you the number of videos that I'm going to have on each of those units. And the black content is what's all online right now. And the black font is what's online right now. And the red font is what I'll be developing in the near future. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.